Hello.
Hello.
Good evening. My name is Deputy Owen. I'm with the Sheriff's Office. This is being recorded. Do you have your license, registration, and insurance with you?
I have my license.
Okay. Where are you headed to tonight?
Cookmart to get snacks.
To get snacks. Okay. How old are you?
I'm 20.
Sierra, this is your vehicle, correct?
Yes.
Okay, I was just checking your license plate. It looks like it's registered to you. So Sierra, I've got a couple concerns. I'm driving behind you, watching everybody drive around.
Yes.
Are you distracted in the car?
Yeah, we were having a conversation.
Were you messing with your phone or something?
No.
Okay, you got to keep your eyes on the road. Okay, because we approach the stop sign up here. You're headed towards the curb.
Yes.
Jerk back suddenly. I don't want you to get in a wreck, okay?
Okay.
I don't want your car to get hurt. I don't want you to get hurt.
For sure.
Where are you guys at before that tonight?
My home.
Okay. Any partying at home?
No.
How much you had to drink tonight, Sierra?
Not much.
Okay, that's fine. I appreciate you being honest with me. So then coming through the stop sign here, the other thing's got me worried. You turn your left blinker on, and you started slowing down, so I thought you were going to turn left. And then you just kept going.
I thought I was
You didn't even
gonna go
stop.
to that entrance,
Okay.
but I'm going straight.
Okay, okay.
It's easiest.
So part of my concern is I want to make sure you're driving safely.
Yeah.
Okay, that's my job. I think we can both agree to that, right?
Sure. Yeah, it is.
And if you've had a couple drinks, well, let me ask you this. How much do you think you've had to drink throughout the evening?
I had one beer.
One beer? And remember, if you're honest with me, it helps me do my job quicker and get you out of here and everything,
sure.
if that's the case.
Yeah.
If it's one beer, that's one thing. If it's two beers and a shot, or if it,
No.
I don't want to find, I don't ask you now it's one beer, and then in 10 minutes you tell me, well, actually it was 4 beers or something. So how many beers have you had throughout the whole evening?
2.
2.
2 for sure.
Okay. When did you stop drinking then?
Like an hour ago.
Okay, so you haven't had anything to drink for the last hour?
Yes.
Okay. Before those 2 beers throughout the evening, do you have anything else to drink?
No.
Okay. Well, Sierra, am I saying that right, Sierra?
Shara.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
I said your name wrong like 4 times. I'm terrible with it. Oh, let me get out of your way.
How
How do I say it?
Shara.
Shara.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll try to not mess that up again. If I say Sierra, do you forgive me?
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay, Shara. So here's the thing. In this situation, what I would normally do is ask you if you'd be okay if we did some voluntary field sobriety tests. Would that be okay with you?
If need be.
That's what I would normally do. It's the best way. The only tools I have to make sure you're safe to drive. And after what I saw you doing, I'm a little concerned. And we can do it right here where it's lit and level and everything.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Is that okay with you?
Yes.
Okay. Let's do this. Let me turn off my lights so they're not flashing us in the eyes. You want to hop out for me real quick?
Yes.
There we go. That's way better. Actually, we can even go inside where it's warm. You want to do that?
Either one.
Let's see. As long as they're not going to hassle us in there.
Not this time.
Well, I appreciate you being honest with me. I'm trying to be cool with you. Might be a little warmer in here, though. How we doing? Can we borrow your aisle real quick? It's just warm in here and it's cold out there. I'm just going to talk to her. Okay. This is probably pretty big. Yeah. Okay.
Sure.
Nice and level, warm, lit, everything. Perfect. Do you have anything that keeps you from walking or balancing?
No. I mean, I have my phone in my left, but
Anything?
crazy.
No injury, no knee injuries or.
I had a sprained ankle like a week ago, but it's healed now.
You can walk in a straight line.
Yeah.
You don't
for
fall
sure.
over or anything.
No.
You haven't been in a car accident.
No.
No head injuries.
No.
Any glasses or contact lenses.
No.
Any marijuana, prescription drugs.
No.
Anything like that?
No.
Okay. So what I'd ask you to do, first things first, can you stand with your feet together, hands at your side, kind of face towards me this way. Okay? Can you see the tip of my pen right here?
Yes.
What I'd like you to do is follow with your eyes. Don't move your head. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. Follow with right here at the top where my finger's moving. Try to keep your head still for me. No, you're doing fine. Your head still. No, you're doing just fine.
No.
It was just a reminder.
Okay.
Watch right here with my fingers moving. Doing just fine. Okay, keep following right here. We're almost done with this part. Sorry, right here in the middle. Okay, this time we're going to go up, okay? I'm guessing this isn't a large doses of alcohol for you.
No.
Okay. So what happens when your eyes go up? Your eyes react involuntarily after you consume alcohol. So based on what you're telling me, I can see that in your eyes. So I appreciate you being honest with me. Let's see. Let's go over here. This aisle's a little bigger. So do me a favor. Imagine a straight line right down the middle of this aisle, okay? What I'd like you to do, just stand right there, put your left foot on that line, and put your right foot in front of it, touching your heel to your toe. Now stay in that position, okay? Keep your hands to your side. And don't start till I tell you to. Does that make sense?
Yeah, for sure.
When I tell you to begin, what I'd like you to do is you're going to take 9 heel-to-toe steps down your line, in the middle of the aisle here. Don't use anything for balance. That's cheating.
Yeah, for sure.
Touch your heel to your toe each step. Look at your toes and count your step out loud. I'm going to walk towards you and I'm going to demonstrate this, okay? It'll look just like this. 1, 2, 3. I took 3, but you're going to take 9. Make sense?
Yeah.
Hands at your side. On your 9th step, leave that front foot planted. Stay in that position for me.
Oh, sorry.
Yep. As best you can. On your 9th step, leave your front foot planted. Step out with your back foot. Take a series of small steps. Turn around the way you came. 1, 2, 3. I took 3.
9.
You're going to take 9. Perfect. Do you have any questions?
No.
Once you start the test, don't stop, okay? Go and begin whenever you're ready.
1, 2, 3.
Hands at your side for me.
4, 5, 6. Is that right?
Yep. Keep going. Okay. For the next one, stand with your feet together, hands at your side. This one, you can do it on your left or your right foot. Doesn't matter to me. I'm going to demonstrate it on my right foot. Okay? We'll make sure we're not in anybody's way. Don't start until I tell you to. When I tell you to begin, what I'd like you to do is lift your foot up off the ground. So it's about 6 inches. Parallel to the ground. Legs straight. Arms are at your side. Okay? Look at your toe and count out loud. 1001, 1002, 1003, and so on. Until I tell you to stop. Okay? Again, legs straight. Hands at your side. Looking at your toe. Do you have any questions?
No.
Once you start, don't stop. Does that make sense? Go and begin whenever you're ready.
And 1001?
Yep.
1001, 1002, 2003.
Hands at your side.
2004, 2005, 2006, 2007, 2008, 2009, 2010, 2011, 2011, 2012, 2013, 2014, 2015, 2015, 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023, 2024, 2025, 2026, 2027.
All right, go ahead and stop. So the last test is a preliminary breath test. It's like blowing up a balloon.
Okay.
It's not in lieu of the evidentiary breath test. Pretty simple. Do you have asthma or anything like that?
No.
Okay. Big breath in. Lift on the straw. Blow out for about 3 seconds. Okay. You blown up a balloon before? Okay. Pretty simple. Okay. Big breath in. Whenever you're ready, go ahead. More. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Great. Ooh, just barely enough. Oh, you cut off just a second too soon. Try one more time. So big breath in, as much air as you can. Let me reset it here for you. I thought you did just perfect, but it said you cut off just the last second. It didn't like you. You didn't make the computer happy. Come on. I've never done it in here. This is way nicer. It's not cold.
For sure.
It's like 32 degrees outside. It might be a little colder. I can't remember. It's supposed to get really cold tonight.
Yeah. We're still in January.
Yeah, I guess so. Oops. Got to take the tube off. There we go. Likes that better. Okay. Big breath in. Go ahead whenever you're ready. Blow, 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 blow. Alright. We can walk outside. You said you're 20 years old? Okay, do you know the legal limit for somebody who's 20 years old?
No.
Okay, you've heard the .08? You heard the .08 number? That's if you're over 21. If you're under 21, the legal limit is .02. Where do you think you'd be at? Do you think you'd be over .08?
I think so.
You think you'd be over .08? Well, you're .078. Okay. So right now you're under arrest. Okay. Put your hands behind your back. I appreciate you being honest with me. I'm gonna tell you what we'll do every step of the way. Okay. Okay. Let me lock these so they don't get any tighter on you. Oops. There we go. And we'll let you talk to your passenger. Is your passenger your friend?
Yes.
Okay, listen up real quick. I've got to read you your rights since I placed you under arrest. Let's go back
Wait,
here.
where am I going?
Well, we're going to go do some paperwork and we're going to get you processed.
For what?
You're being arrested. Do you understand that? You're being arrested for being under 21 and having an alcohol concentration in your breath of .02 or more. Called driver consuming alcohol. You may have heard of baby DUI. Same thing. All right. Face the vehicle for me. Okay, I'm going to read you your rights. Yep. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to the presence of an attorney during questioning. You cannot afford an attorney. One will be appointed to you prior to questioning if you so desire. You decide at any time to exercise these rights, not make any statements or answer any questions. Do you understand the rights I've read to you?
Yes.
Okay. Anything crazy in your pockets? Do you carry any weapons on you?
No.
Any weapons or anything crazy in the car?
No.
Okay, let's do this. Has your passenger been drinking too tonight?
Yeah, she had something to drink.
Okay.
Yes.
Does she have permission to have your car if she's legal, sober, and all that stuff?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna check, make sure you got nothing crazy in your pockets. Anything from your car that we need to take with you? Just the keys? What if we let her have the car? Does she have the keys to the car too?
Yes.
Okay, you got your phone here. I'm going to take this out so it doesn't fall out. Actually, I'm going to put it in your pocket and zip it up. How's that sound?
Yes.
Okay. Do you have a purse or a wallet or any ID cards or anything?
In the car.
Okay. Sit with your bottom first there. I'm going to tell you what's going on from here. Like I said, I appreciate you being honest with me. It's pretty obvious from talking to you, seeing your driving.
Yeah.
I kind of thought you'd had too much to drink.
Is there any way to get this off my record, though?
So right now you haven't been convicted of anything. You've just been arrested for being under 21 years of age.
Yes.
And driving after consuming alcohol.
Yes.
So what's going to happen is we're going to go down to the police station, do some paperwork.
Mm-hmm.
Depending on what happens there, most likely you'll be booked into jail, but you'll be able to bail right out if you don't want to sit in jail all weekend. Your friend, and we'll talk to your friend, and she can start working on getting you bailed out. Okay?
Yeah.
Is that something? Have you ever been arrested before?
No.
Okay. Take a deep breath. It's not the end of the world. Okay.
But
So there's
will it be on my
DUIs.
record?
What's that?
Will it be on my record, though?
It'll only be on your record if it'll show that you were arrested.
Uh-huh.
There's a million things that can happen from here. If this is your first offense, this is a relatively low level offense.
Yes.
Okay. DUIs up here. you're still below that. You didn't even reach DUI status.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of ways it can go. I'm not a lawyer. I don't make deals or anything like that. That's up to the prosecutor's office.
For sure,
okay.
Yeah.
But it's definitely not the end of the world. Okay. So just take some breaths. Let's get you through the paperwork part of this.
Yeah.
I'll explain all the options as we go. Okay. Whenever we have an option, I'll let you make that decision.
For sure.
Okay.
Does she have her phone?
She has her phone.
Okay.
Friend can have the car if she's sober.
No, friend's gonna walk.
Friend's gonna walk. So, you want the keys with you then, or do you want to leave keys with your friend?
I'll leave the keys to my friend.
Okay. What's her name?
Ariana.
Okay. We'll get her information because I want to make sure we have a record of who we gave your stuff to, and then we'll just leave that car parked here. Okay.
Yeah.
Anything else you need out of the car that you can think of?
No.
Okay.
Well, my wallet.
Wallet. What does your wallet look like?
She'll know what it is.
Okay. Sit tight. So she says she wants you to keep the keys, but you know where her wallet's at.
I have the wallet.
She wants her wallet. Okay.
Okay, so no, that's not. There's no alcohol now.
No.
If I test it, it's not gonna have alcohol. So you're just chilling with a half gallon of Minute Maid.
Because I took a shot, so I was trying to chase it down while walking in the car.
So
Let me get some.
So there's liquor in here, is what you're telling me?
No.
You took
I
that
took
at your
one-
house?
I took one over there at her apartment right before we left.
Okay. So the orange juice, that one doesn't have alcohol in it?
No.
Okay. What's your first name?
Ariana.
How do I spell that?
Ariana.
Ariana, what's your middle name?
Helena.
I just need your middle initial. What's your last name, Ariana?
Ulu.
U-L-U. And your date of birth?
Oh, it's Eugano.
Okay. O-N-O. What's your date of birth? And what's a good phone number for you, Ariana? Are you going to be able to get home in your Crocs and... If it sounds like you've been drinking too tonight,
Yeah, I'm gonna
you don't need to
call.
drive either. But she wants you to take her keys and lock the car up.
Okay.
So she's going to go down to the Pullman Police Department. We're going to do some paperwork. And then we're going to... Depending on that, she'll probably get booked into Colfax, but she can bail out. So if you guys can find a sober driver, bail's $500. She can be out for the weekend. Does that make sense?
Okay, I'll call somebody.
Okay, it's going to be a couple hours till we get to that point, so
Okay.
you're not in a rush to
But
figure
she
that
can
out.
call me when it's
I've got her phone. She's got your phone number.
Yeah. Okay.
Perfect.
Okay,
We're all
sounds
set
good.
then.
Turn the car off.
Sounds good. Okay.
Turn that off and then...
You're going to help me buckle her in. It's right by your hip here. I'm just going to move your pocket. Oh, you're sitting on it. There we go. Okay, we're going to head down to the Pullman Police Department and do some paperwork. Well, actually what we could do, since you're going to Colfax anyway, we'll just go straight to Colfax, cut Pullman out of it completely. And then, so I talked to your roommate, she's going to work, she's already working on getting some people together to bail you out.
So can I not bail out from the Pullman and then get out?
No, you can only bail out from Colfax. So since we're going there anyway, we'll just... We'll cut out the middleman. That'll save you time.
Even if I go to Pullman, then I'll stay there?
No, so what happens is the machine, we have to use is either at Pullman or there's one in Colfax. So since we have to go to Colfax anyway, we'll cut out the middleman. It'll help you get bailed out a little quicker too. Bail for this should be $500. But if you show up to court and do what you're supposed to, you get that back. The other option is you could stay in jail till Sunday. I don't think you want to do that. Yeah. And don't worry, Colfax isn't scary.
Yeah,
It's like the softest jail I've ever heard of. Step to Paul 13 en route to Colfax for the test. What's that? Yeah, that's, yep. Yeah, we'll need to make plans for someone to get you in Colfax once you bail out. So, and I told your passenger this, it's probably going to be 2 hours before they can bail you out. But you'll be able to call them before that. Yeah, they'll get a better estimate of the time. And the jail will work with you too, because if they're not going to book you in and get you a room and everything, they'll help you coordinate that. Paul 13. Yeah. Sure, what's your business?
I customize your store and sneakers.
What do you do with food platters?
I make Korean bulldog.
Oh.
Primary noodles, sushi bakes.
Oh, man.
Different flavors. So if you're ever interested in buying food, I know this is the word.
No.
But, I still like to provide my service to you.
Okay. Do you carry like business cards? You got a page or something?
I have a page, so.
Oh, we'll have to check it out while we're waiting.
Yeah, for sure.
I had hold on, I gotta call the jail real quick. Since they're not answering the radio. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, no, I understand. I can understand.
No, I'm cool with you. You've been cool with me. I'm going to be cool with you.
Clinton County Jail Officer Hill.
Hill, it's Olin.
Hey, what's up?
I'm in south end of town with a cooperative female for the test.
Alright.
And,
Still gotta do all the tests and that on her.
we just need the machine, and then she sounds like she's going to bail out.
Yeah, one of her friends just called, so after we get the bail on that, she can make a phone call and that, or wait till we're in either way or something.
No, she'll probably be, sounds like her friends are motivated to get her out, so.
Alright, cool.
I'll be there in a minute.
Alright, sounds good.
Bye.
CTG Creations.
What does CTG stand for?
Continue to grow.
Oh, I like it.
Yeah, so we can use this lesson to grow.
Good.
But yeah, that's my whole business. It used to be called my last name's Kadai.
Uh-huh.
It used to be when I made it when I was 15, it was Shara Thy Great, which is very selfish and just about
No, that's fine.
I know it's fine. And then I started to grow it because I was just like, okay, this is bigger than that. And I came to WSU for the business college.
Oh, good.
Yeah, and I was like, okay, Kadai's to greatness.
Uh-huh.
Then I started to realize as I'm older that all my Kadais are entitled to my business except my blood. The people that really raised me to be who I am today.
Uh-huh.
So I was just like, okay, continue to grow. It's anyone that's really trying to
I like it.
on my path to grow and
Yeah.
better than where we came from. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Step to
now
Paul
I'm
13.
here, and I make my name in the
Yeah.
If you guys are ever needing catering, I know it's a weird way to meet me, but yeah. Like besides this, I actually am a decent human being.
No, this isn't that big a deal. We all make mistakes.
Yeah, we
Listen,
all make mistakes, and I for sure am learning this. And
I forgive you. I got to do my job too, but that doesn't mean we can't be cool about it and learn something from it. But you're totally right. Every situation that happens to us in life, we can either grow from it or let it breed us down. And luckily,
And no cap, now thinking about it, there was many times today I was just like, if I did what I usually do as my routine, this is very out of my routine. Me drinking tonight, so.
I'm drinking.
No, drinking's fine, but like this is very, yeah. Now thinking about it, if I went for my routine, what I usually do.
Yeah. Well, good learning opportunity then. Maybe you'll be able to talk to somebody else in your world about this, and it'll help make a good difference in their life. Where they're not going to listen to me coming in and talking to them, but from you, it's a whole different scenario. All right, let's get you out of here. What's that? What's that? My name's Chris. Man, you guys are Johnny on the spot tonight. Alright, we'll come around and get you on that side. And we gotta mop out the salad port. It's all salty and stuff. Come on, hop on out for me. All right, listen to this gentleman here. He's got some words for you.
Have you had any breathing difficulties?
No.
Have you experienced a loss of taste or smell?
No.
Have you experienced nausea, vomiting, or diarrhea?
No.
Have you been in contact with anyone diagnosed with COVID-19 or has been placed in quarantine?
No.
Okay. Can you take your temperature? Is there any possibility that you could be pregnant?
No.
Okay. Please listen to this next part carefully. All inmates will advise scan and check for contraband. All property items will be searched. Introduction of contraband such as controlled substances, alcohol, marijuana, other intoxicants, cell phones, or other electronics into a correctional facility is a felony criminal offense. You will receive amnesty from criminal charges for introduction of contraband into a correctional facility if you honestly and accurately provide information about any contraband before entering the booking area. Do you have any contraband?
Oh, my phone. Is that okay?
That's fine. Phone's fine. All right, follow him. Pull this chair out for you here. Right here for you. That's where we're going to be for a little bit. Alright, this is the Drager machine, the instrument I was telling you about. Let me get some paperwork here. I will explain this to you as well. Alright, everything's still being recorded. Some things we have to do twice. I read your rights out in the field. I have to read to you here again. Let me ask you this. Is English your first language?
Yes.
Okay, you've understood everything I've said so far? Okay. Alright, so these are your constitutional rights. You have the right to remain silent. You have the right at this time to an attorney. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. If you're under the age of 18, anything you say can be used against you in a juvenile court prosecution for a juvenile offense, and can be also used against you in an adult court criminal prosecution if the juvenile court decides you are to be tried as an adult. You have the right to talk to an attorney before answering any questions. You have the right to have an attorney present during the questioning. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be appointed for you without cost if you so desire. You can exercise these rights at any time. You understand the rights I've read to you? Okay, this says I have read or have had read to me the above explanation of my constitutional rights, and I understand these rights. Is that true? Okay, right here it says subject signature. You're handcuffed right now. Just put handcuffed. If you want to go back later and sign next to them, let me know. You don't have to. The next question says, I understand my constitutional rights. I've decided not to exercise these rights at this time, Any statements made by me are made freely, voluntarily, and without threats or promises of any kind. Is that true or false?
True.
Okay. What am I going to put where it says subject signature?
You can put my name.
Put handcuffed again. All right. Would you like to follow along as I read the next part? It's kind of like half page worth of writing. Do you want to read it, or do you want me to just read it to you?
You read it to me.
Okay. Well, here, I'll give you the option. So first thing, I need to check your mouth, make sure you have nothing in your mouth. Do you have any piercings in your mouth? Do you chew tobacco?
No.
Any food or anything in your mouth?
No.
Okay, open wide. Tongue up. Tongue to the side. Tongue the other way. You don't feel anything in there? Okay, I don't see anything either. Okay, so I'm going to start reading up here at the top, and we're going to read this portion if you want to follow along, or I'll read it to you, okay? These are your implied consent warnings for breath. And the box I'm going to check is this one, middle one here. It says, warning, you're under arrest for RCW 4661503, being under 21 years of age and driving or being in actual physical control of a motor vehicle after consuming alcohol or marijuana. Further, you're now being asked to submit to a test of your breath, which consists of 2 separate samples of your breath taken independently to determine alcohol concentration. 1. You are now advised that you have the right to refuse this breath test. And if you refuse, A, your driver's license, permit, or privilege to drive will be revoked or denied by the Department of Licensing for at least 1 year. And your refusal to submit to this test may be used against you in criminal trial. 2. Further, you are further advised that if you submit to this breath test and the test is administered, your driver's license, permit, or privilege to drive will be suspended, revoked, or denied by the Department of Licensing for at least 90 days if you're A, age 21 or over, and the test indicates the alcohol concentration of your breath is 0.08 or more, or you're in violation of RCW 4661502, driving under the influence, or RCW 4661504, physical control of a vehicle under the influence, or B, under the age of 21, and the test indicates the alcohol concentration of your breath is 0.02 or more, or you're in violation of RCW 4661502, driving under the influence, or RCW 4661504, physical control of a vehicle under the influence. 3. If your driver's license, permit, or privilege to drive is suspended, revoked, or denied, you may be eligible to immediately apply for an ignition interlock driver's license. You have the right to additional tests administered by any qualified person of your own choosing. For those not driving a commercial motor vehicle at the time of arrest, if your driver's license is suspended or revoked, your commercial driver's license, if any, will be disqualified. For those driving a commercial motor vehicle at the time of arrest, if you either A, refuse this test, or B, submit to this test, and the test indicates an alcohol concentration of 0.04 or more, you will be disqualified by the Department of Licensing from driving a commercial motor vehicle. I read everything to you, top to bottom. This is a have read or have had read to me the above statements. Is that true or false?
True.
Okay. I'll put handcuffs there. We're going to use this copy, though. Okay, so the next question is yes or no question. Will you now submit to the breath test?
Yes.
Okay. No foreign substances in your mouth. Okay. So once we checked your mouth 3 minutes ago, we have to do it's called an observation period. We've got to wait 15 minutes, 16 minutes really, before we can do the test. They've got some questions here. Some of these I know don't even apply to you. Some of them are silly. So you can answer some of them, all of them, none of them. We've pretty much already covered it, but I'm really just killing time. Do you have any physical impairments?
Like disabilities right now? Like no.
It just says, do you have any physical
No.
impairments? Okay. Do you limp at all?
No.
Are you sick or injured?
No.
Are you currently under the care of a doctor or dentist?
Yes.
Okay. Any just normal treatment, or are you seeing them?
Just like, no, I like checkups.
Just checkup.
Oh, then that does not count. Or like,
You tell me.
no, it's just checkup. Like,
I'll put yes and
yearly,
no.
Yeah, yearly checkups.
I'll put
not
just
like
checkups.
crazy.
I don't like how they wrote that one. Are you diabetic or epileptic?
No.
Do you take insulin for any reason?
No.
Any medicine or drugs in the past 24 hours?
No.
Any prescription medications? Any non-prescription medications? Any cocaine?
No.
Any marijuana
Yes.
in the last 24 hours?
Last 24 hours, yeah.
Okay. What kind of marijuana? How much?
I took a joint around noon.
Noon today?
Yeah.
Okay. We said one joint at noon. Did you had the whole joint?
No. I split half with my friend.
Okay. Do you normally drive after you've been smoking?
No.
Okay, because you know that's
That's a
a
DUI.
0 point. Yeah, that best deal is if you've been drinking even a little bit. Like this is a perfect example of it. No driving. I mean, call an Uber.
Yeah,
I mean,
for sure.
what would it have been? You're just driving her home, right?
Yeah. We were gonna get snapped and drive her home. Right there.
I bet Uber would have stopped there. And,
I know.
yeah. So learning.
Learning.
Yep.
for sure.
If this and listen, my goal is forget all this. I don't care about it. If you learn that this is no good and you can help somebody else learn it,
For sure.
totally worth it.
And I'm glad I don't all my friends, for this to happen to me is for sure, it's about me.
Are they going to listen to you? Mm-hmm. Okay, good. Good. Do you have impaired vision?
No.
Do you wear corrective lenses for any reason?
No.
Okay. Do you work?
For myself.
Self-employed. Did you work today?
Yes.
Sweet. What time did you stop working?
I stopped working at 8:30
AM or PM?
p.m.
I don't know. I hear some crazy stories about.
And waking up early and then doing that work.
I don't know. I only work for 30 minutes a day and make $10,000 a day.
It's like
No.
crypto.
Yeah, I guess. If you're going to guess, how many hours of sleep do you think you got last night?
I got 6.
That's pretty decent.
It's decent. Yeah.
It's not great. What do they say? What's the new? Are they saying you're
It's
supposed to have
2 a.m.
7 now?
To 8. 2 a.m. to 8. So. Not horrible.
Could be worse. Okay. Were you driving your vehicle this evening?
Yes.
Pretty hard to claim otherwise. Anything mechanically wrong with your vehicle right now that you know of?
The oxygen sensors.
O2 sensors.
O2 sensors.
Anything to keep you from steering or
No,
anything?
everything else.
Okay.
Just O2.
Anything well, mechanically? I don't think O2 is mechanical.
No.
Okay.
Everything else.
I'll say no. Just O2 sensors. Because I don't want to.
Yeah.
I don't want someone to be mad because I didn't put down what you told me.
No, yeah.
Have you been injured or involved in a collision in the past 24 hours?
No.
Any alcohol to drink since I stopped you?
No.
And where were you going before I stopped you?
Where was I going? Mark and my friend's house. And I was at my house before that.
Without looking, what time do you think it is right now?
What time is it? It's probably like almost 3.
Let's see. It is 1:12. Close. At least the right day.
I thought the car ride was really long.
Gotcha. Do you know what street you're on when I stopped you, when I turned my lights on?
No.
Okay. That's okay.
Well, this is my first year driving, or like first 5 months.
Oh, gotcha. There's a lot of streets in Pullman.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
Do you know, or is asked where you started from? Where'd you leave?
Where did I leave?
Yeah, when you're driving.
I left, I tried to give you my address.
Just your house, your apartment?
Mm-hmm.
Is it a house or apartment?
Apartment.
Let's put my apartment. Do you know what city you're in right now?
Colfax.
Boom. Bonus points, double, triple the points. What county are you in?
Oh, I know this one.
I'll give you some time. You can think about it. You don't have to answer. It's extra credit points.
Is it really?
No. I'm just kidding.
Because I don't know if, do these have asterisks? Does it tell you which one I need to answer?
I've had, like I said, some of these questions are a little silly. I've had people say, I'm in King County. I'm like, you're not in King County. You're not even close. You don't have to answer. If you don't know, you don't know. That's fine.
It's not. No, I know what it's called. This is. It's not Palouse. I don't know.
I get where you're going. This is the Palouse region, right?
Yes.
They should have named it Palouse. It's actually Whitman County.
Whitney, oh my god, I knew that.
Oh, so close. Okay, have you been drinking alcoholic beverages tonight?
Yes,
How much?
I'd say. Like.
So first you told me 1, then you told me 2, probably more than 2, right?
Yeah, 1 and 2.
Okay. First, what were you drinking?
We were drinking beers and we had Crown in the beginning, and then we went to beers.
Beer and whiskey?
And I think it's cognac. Is Henny cognac?
I don't know. I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
We'll just put liquor and beer. How much of each do you think you had? Were you having shots of the cognac and the whiskey?
We had 3 shots each of the cognac, and then we split 2 beers of the natties.
Okay. So you had 3 shots and a beer?
Yeah.
Okay.
And
How
in a
about
span of like 4 hours.
Okay. What time do you think you started drinking?
She came over around 8
8 p.m.?
p.m. Yeah.
And it asked, who have you been drinking with? Was it your friend that you were
Yeah.
passenger? And you were drinking at your place?
Mm-hmm.
How long before I stopped you was your last drink?
How long? About an hour to 45 minutes.
45 minutes to an hour?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you believe your ability to drive was affected by your alcohol and or drug usage?
By the alcohol, yes.
Okay. I appreciate you being honest. Have you ever been arrested for DUI before?
No.
Okay. Okay, so before I forget, we still gotta wait a few more minutes before we can start typing this in. How do I look up your business?
At CTG dot creations. And yes.
I had a college next door neighbor. So me and my buddy lived in an apartment, and our next door neighbor was, I can't remember now. I can't remember her last name. Anyway, she made those rolls you were telling me about. What kind of?
Birria? It was a birria of tacos.
No. It was. What were you telling me in the car that you made?
Crab rangoons.
Those we had once. Those I like.
Sushi bake. And then we made Korean corn dogs.
I don't know what else. I thought it was something else.
Birria egg rolls. It's like, have you ever had the birria tacos where you dip it in the
No.
Okay. Well,
Here's my question. Say we have you come to work and cater some food here.
Yes.
You're not gonna spit in our food because we arrested you, right?
No.
None of that.
This is like
Just for real, okay.
Because this is actually very professional. I really do want you to really know my business and no hard feelings. I promise.
Okay, sweet.
Because if there was, I bet you'd know.
Okay. Because I'm sure somebody's gonna ask. 'Cause if I bring food in, that's what they always ask.
No, for sure, yes.
We're always worried about
that.
that.
I hope to make a positive impact on this. Like, this may be negative, but...
No, it's not negative. It just is what it is.
Exactly.
What address? So there's going to be some paperwork sent to you for the court or whatever.
That's my home.
Don't send it.
No.
What's your local address? What is that noise?
I think that's Darian trying to break his door down.
Which Darian?
Armstrong.
What unit's Darian in?
He's in special hold right now.
Not cool. We don't normally stand for that. That's too loud.
Yeah.
Not cool. And you have 2 middle names?
No, that's
Or
my
2
first name.
You have 2 first names?
2 first names. And
Okay.
then McGowan is my middle name, and then Kidai is my last name.
Okay. All right, we're gonna test my partner here. How do you say her first name?
Ciara.
People usually get all my names incorrect, so it's actually really tough.
I-
The whole thing is.
I know, that's why I gave it to him, because I knew he was gonna get it wrong.
No, the whole thing's tough.
No.
No.
Yeah, it's Shara.
Okay.
I mean, I'm normally bad with names, but you made it extra hard.
For sure. I get that a lot, actually.
Oh, I gotta redo the first.
Why are you trying to kick his door down?
He doesn't like being under arrest.
He wants peanut butter.
That's a weird reason to eat your door. I wrote it wrong. I thought maybe that was the new workout machine downstairs or something. It's like, man, that thing's noisy as shit.
Yeah. At least it's not broken anymore.
Yeah. Shara Marie? Mari? Mari?
Marie.
See, I'd want to say Marie, but then I'd want to be think it's like more ethnic than that, so
Yeah.
I got it wrong anyway.
No,
See?
you're right. The first time. It's the second time it was a little off.
I tried. So, oh, okay. I did your name wrong on that one. So. That one's the real one. Did I observe you the entire time? Yes. Did the subject vomit, smoke, or put anything in their mouth? Were you able to get anything in your mouth in the last 15 minutes?
No.
I don't think so either. Have you been pretty busy with your catering and everything?
Actually, I've been customizing shoes more often than I've been cooking, but.
But I bet once they taste your
I'm
food,
actually posting. Are you guys part of the Facebook groups in Pullman? You know what I'm talking about?
no.
Well, in the Facebook groups in Pullman, I post my menus on there. But if anything,
I'm gonna check it out.
yeah, for sure.
Do you have a lot of repeat business for your food?
For my food, yeah.
Once
The
they
Korean-
find it, they're.
Yeah, the Korean corn dogs is very
I
popular.
bet. Okay, so it wants me to put down an ethnic group, so I want to make sure I'm accurate.
Filipino.
Doesn't give me that.
Asian.
Asian.
Pacific Islander works.
I got Asian and Pacific Islander.
That's if you want, just put Asian.
Okay,
It's fine.
totally up to you.
Yeah.
It makes zero difference. I can put other too.
No, Asian's fine.
I didn't used to have to ask what like people identify as, but sometimes you have to ask. Nope, didn't work. Two. What year are you in school?
I'm third year,
Okay.
but I'm the 5-year track because I'm double major.
Oh, sweet. What's your other major?
Marketing and entrepreneurship.
So business and marketing?
Well,
Double threat?
yeah. Well, entrepreneurship, it really gives you like a mixture of everything: accounting, finance.
Oh, that's smart.
To make sure you have everything, and then marketing, just so I could know how to expand my brand.
Yeah. Yeah, small business stuff, that's hard.
And it really is. Yeah.
I know. I've done the small business thing.
What did you sell? Or what was your service?
Do you really want to know?
I do.
When I'm not here, when I'm not Deputy Olin,
Yeah.
I own a gun store.
Oh, really? That's cool.
Some people don't think that's very cool.
What city?
Colfax.
Really? Okay, that's cool.
Biggest shop in the whole county.
Well, I actually go shooting with my brothers every year, so.
There you go. See? Everybody, it's good to, you don't have side hustle.
It is.
It's good. People think they should just work one job and then be sad. It's like, nah.
No.
People need to work harder.
It is main job, yeah.
Work for it.
For example, I actually just got a job cleaning the BB Stadium after 9 to 1.
Yeah?
While I'm young and I do it this way, I'm using as much time as I can.
Yeah, when I was in college, I think I had 7 part-time jobs.
Really?
Heck yeah. Okay, so let me explain this to you. So this is similar to the breath test we already did. You gotta blow air through the straw. Big breath in, you gotta blow for about 10 seconds, but you don't have to blow as much air. Just for about 10 seconds. So lips tightly around the straw, big breath in. It doesn't tell me what your results are, it just tells me how much air you're blowing. So it's not a whole lot. I'll tell you more air, keep going, that sort of thing. You can do stand up, sitting down, it's up to you. Big breath in, as much air as you can whenever you're ready. Plenty of air, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Don't stop, don't stop, keep going. A little more air, keep going, keep going, keep going until you're out of air, keep going, keep going. Okay, stop. Once you stop blowing, we gotta stop. That was perfect. You think you can do that again?
Yeah.
Okay. It's going to take about 4 minutes to recheck itself, and then we'll do it again. But yeah, for the next 4 minutes, we can talk about cool business stuff. Do you have any like advertising anywhere besides just online presence?
My advertising, I do have a banner. I do be giving business cards wherever I'm at. Now that I'm getting into my major more, the classes are becoming like business plans and making presentations to give to potential investors. It's starting to become that. So, yeah. I feel like that's the way I'm really advertising myself now.
Yeah, for sure. Shoot. Ready again. That's quick.
When did you start your gun store?
We started in 2014.
So
It's been there for a bit. Alright, big breath in. Whenever you're ready. Plenty of air. Keep going. Keep going, keep going, keep it steady, keep it steady, keep it steady, keep it steady. A little more air, keep going, push all the air out, push all the air out, push all the air out. Stop. I think you did perfect. Okay. Alright. Did you use the restroom?
No.
Okay. You want to get out of the handcuffs for a minute?
Yes, please.
You don't need to be in them anymore. Problem is if I go and stand up for me. If I take you out of these handcuffs, first thing, remember that part we talked about checking your mouth? You can't touch your mouth for 15 minutes, so if I leave it without being in handcuffs, guess what happens? People touch their mouths, then we got to start all over again.
Okay.
So, no, now you're fine. We're done with this part.
Okay.
So what's going to happen is it's going to test your samples again, and it's going to print out your results here. I don't know your results right now. I'm going to show them to you and explain them to you, and you'll get a copy of that as well. And then we'll figure out what's happening from there. Have you updated your address online with the Department of Licensing?
Well, I just thought, because that's my...
That's your family address, right?
Address, yeah. Well,
So, what's going to happen is they'll have a mailing. If you go online, it's free. You can update your mailing address, because if you want the mail for this incident to come to you in Pullman, you have to update your mailing address. Otherwise, they're going to send it.
Then that's fine. They can send it to me.
Okay. Yeah. As long as it's a good address. Problem is we don't want it to be an old address or you not get it. Because then you get in trouble. We don't want that. I would think food, like once a place like, have you ever tried getting in with SEL? Like doing a little, do you know what SEL is? In Pullman? Huge company. But you could do like a small meeting and get their food, and then they'd be like, "Oh, you should try this awesome food," and then you'll do this other department for, and probably a lot. It's a huge business.
Okay.
You should try it.
Okay.
I mean, you might have to like
SEL.
SEL.
SEL stands for.
Just Google it. They're like a huge. They're the biggest. They're probably bigger than WSU. They've got offices.
Bigger than DACO and all the.
I can't believe you don't know about SEO.
I know.
Like they've got offices all over the world.
Okay.
Pullman's their main branch. Like he's a Pullman graduate, I think.
Once you're like you connect with Pullman, you're loyal to the soil. Something about the city, like it holds deep to my heart.
Yeah.
It's actually crazy. I wanted to go to UW my freshman year of high school, and as I got older, I played softball. My softball coach went to Wazoo.
There you go.
Convinced me.
Do you still play softball?
No, but I play with my sister because she plays.
You play any rec stuff
I play
in all your
basketball.
spare time?
No, I play
You play basketball?
Yeah.
I don't.
I may be small, but I'm a shooter.
I'm terrible at it.
Yeah, something it's very stress relief.
Well, yeah, you gotta have balance. You gotta work hard. You gotta play hard. There's time for work. There's time for play.
Something about it, I'm competitive. for
Perfect.
sure.
Well, you didn't win at this.
No.
You didn't
yeah.
set a high score. Don't worry about it. That's okay.
It's okay. We
Some people are like trying to get a high score or something. Like,
on this.
yeah, it's not a high score. Don't worry.
Cool. I'll lose at this any day.
Yeah. No, I think you're doing. I've had people like yourself over there bawling, crying for their parents. Can we just act like adults?
No, my mom's gonna give it because my mom's very straight up. That's why I'm how I am now. Because you have to deal with stuff like this.
They want you to blow again. Well, I guess the first sample didn't work. Well, you haven't touched your mouth. I want you to blow, because that's have two valid samples. Apparently one of them wasn't valid. Okay, big breath in. And blow. There you go. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Perfect. Keep going halfway. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Don't stop. Blow all the air out. Keep going, and perfect. I don't know if it's test repeated. I don't know what it means when it says test repeated. The good news is we can't do it wrong. It just tells us if you need to blow again. It tells us if it's a valid breath. Just don't touch your mouth. I was gonna say that.
What's your then shop called?
King's Arms.
King's Arms. Okay. Is it like a family business or co-owned with partners?
Just me. It's really just me. But my
Really?
wife
So
helps me sometimes. Okay. So when you're blowing, blow out and then just stop blowing.
oh, so I don't again.
Yeah, no.
Okay, that's what
I
I
think
think.
it doesn't like it when you.
So I'm trying to stop.
It's getting mad at you for that, so it's
Yeah.
saying it's not a valid breath. Okay. This has got to be the last one. So as much air as you can. Big breath in. Go ahead. Perfect. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Halfway, keep going. Don't stop, don't stop. Blow all the air out. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Not quite there. Keep going until you're out of air. Let's see what it says. There you go, light you. Yeah, I think you must have given it a little extra puff or something there at the end.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't.
The first time I remember.
I wish it would give me a different warning. Be like, that wasn't right. Okay, now we're done.
Does this affect any like job I can get?
So, like I said, right now you've been arrested.
Yeah.
You're gonna get fingerprinted, and if you bail out, you bail out.
Mm-hmm.
It won't. You haven't been even charged with anything right now. There's a lot of different ways it can go.
Okay.
Up to and including you go to trial and get an attorney and tell them I'm crazy and try to make me look bad and whatever. Or since you really don't have that high, the prosecutor may contact you. They have different levels. Since you're not, well, we don't know what you are yet, but I'll explain that to you. A lot of times they're very reasonable and they want to make they're not looking to drag you through a trial or convict you of some terrible crime or anything. And like I said, there's DUI, and then there's driver under 21 consuming alcohol. It's lots of very powerful people have DUIs on their record. It's not a felony, it's a misdemeanor. So it's not good, but it probably is not going to keep you from getting any jobs either. All right, let me show you what this says. Okay, so you got 2 breath samples here. Each sample was tested 2 different ways. So your first sample, you're an 048 and an 054. Second sample, 050 and an 056. It's going to be a little bit different too because you blew 4 different times. Normally you only blow twice. You got to blow right the first time. So that's going to water down your breath a little bit too. So a DUI, like we're used to seeing, is 080. So you're not even up to that. So I'm going to sign this, and you're going to get a copy of this. There's a lot of ways this can go. You're welcome to retain legal counsel and let them handle it for you. The prosecutor can also talk to you directly if you don't have a lawyer and tell you what the options would be. There's not like a drop dead date. If you get bailed out today, you're going to have to promise to appear in court on Monday. So you got to be here
In Colfax.
Well, they'll tell you if it's probably going to be in Colfax. Yeah.
Okay. Since I got signed.
No, because that's the next judicial day. They'll have it. There's a schedule. They'll give you a copy of that too. But you got to be there because we don't want you to get a warrant for your arrest if you don't show up.
For sure.
Because that's the deal. You either stay and talk to the judge, or we let you go and you promise to come back.
Okay. I'll be back. Well, not.
And that's just all they're going to do is read your rights, make sure you understand those, let you know if they want you to be kept in custody or remanded to custody here. And if it's your first time, there's no reason for that. So, and they'll go from there. If you have an attorney, your attorney can be there. You don't need an attorney for that one. The court can appoint you an attorney. They'll go through all that with you.
If need be.
If need be. If you want to talk to the prosecutor to see what your options are at that point, you can. Totally up to you.
Okay.
A lot of attorneys will talk to you.
Is this an MIP?
No, MIP would be like you got a beer bottle in your hand walking down the street. But same thing, also a misdemeanor.
Oh, are they on the same level or?
They're both misdemeanors, yeah. Because there's misdemeanor, gross misdemeanor, felony.
Okay.
So you're still a misdemeanor. Okay. Because I don't want to confuse you. It's not a good thing. Don't get any more.
No, this
But it's the lowest level.
I just wanted to see what.
Yeah, like MIP. Same level. Okay, that's for you. All right, I got another piece of paper for you. So anytime you're arrested for, anytime you're arrested under circumstances like this, there's the criminal part because it's against the law. And we talked about having your license suspended, right? This is the other part of that. This is your request for a DUI hearing. They're going to send all this information to the address of record on file with DOL. That's why I asked you. So this is a request for a DUI hearing to contest the suspension of your license. So if you want, yourself or a lawyer wants to, this is optional by the way, tell them why your license should be suspended. There's a $375 fee.
Or tell them why I shouldn't or why I should.
Should not.
Oh, should not. Okay, sorry.
Should not. It's a $375 fee. You have to make sure you read this. You have to request within 7 days of your date of arrest, which is today, for this. After that, you don't get to have a DUI hearing. And the $375 is non-refundable.
So you could fight this and not even be.
So there's a civil side, the license suspension. And there's the criminal side. If you take a deal or whatever and get found and you plead to the misdemeanor, they'll still suspend your license. So unless you have a DUI hearing and they say no, we're not going to suspend your license. I think that's how it is. You can talk to an attorney. They'll give you all this information. I'm just trying to let you know what each form is so you know what you're reading. After tonight, if you bail out and you want to call an attorney on Monday to get some information from them, they can help you. A lot of times I'll talk to you for free on the phone.
Okay. Do you have the number for that?
There's a bunch of them in
Or is
Pullman.
this just, okay.
Just search DUI attorney in Pullman. And there'll be like 3 or 4. Any one of them will be able to help you. Answer your questions. If you've already talked to the prosecutor to see what your options are, might be helpful too.
Does the prosecutor like call me, or how do I talk to them?
You can call their office. You can. They'll be at your hearing on Monday. Either way, but you can call their office anytime. Oh shoot! I'm marking this box saying I'm going to give you this piece of paper. That's your driver's hearing request was given to the arrested person. That's you. This is your notice of a right to a hearing. It says, I've been given written notice of my right to a hearing, including the steps required to obtain a hearing, and understand that the notice of suspension, revocation, or denial of license will be mailed to the address of record on file with the Department of Licensing. So they'll send it to your Renton address.
Okay. And okay, so
They'll send you all the information about it.
it's 90 days at least,
Up to 9.
or is it up to 90 days at max? Or is that at least?
For at least 90 days.
Okay.
But, like I said, you haven't been charged with anything yet. There's a million different ways it can go. Whether you get an attorney, whether you don't get an attorney, whether you go to trial, whether you don't, whether you take it. There's too many options to cover.
Okay.
So, take it one hearing at a time. If you have questions after your hearing, if you don't get a court-appointed attorney, just start making some phone calls, and they'll talk to you on the phone for free about it. They'll ask you some of this information. They'll probably want to know this information right here.
To
Okay.
see.
To understand the specifics of your case.
Okay.
Yep. Okay. Let me call these guys. They'll get the booking process started. I gotta type up some stuff, and as soon as that's typed, they'll work on getting you bailed out. And your friends are probably gonna end up out there within a few minutes. Well, within about half hour, an hour. Olin. Yeah, we're done. Okay. Do you want to just sit in a cell, or do you want me to wait for you? Okay, we'll wait. Thanks. All right. So what's likely going to happen is they are going to...
Can I pay it myself?
Yeah, if you have a card or cash, you can pay bail yourself, and they'll release you.
Oh. Okay.
We got to get you booked in, so I got to write out that report first.
Okay.
And then, yeah. So that's quicker, too. You can bail yourself out, yeah. But your friends are going to come give you a ride. Do you want to make a phone call right now?
Yes, if I can.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
That's the benefit of not screaming and crying and yelling at me. I'll let you use your phone.
Okay, she texted me, but I'm gonna call my cousin.
That's fine. If you have service, go for it.
Hello? Hello? Can you give me a phone call, please? You have already go back? Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. I know. It's a learning experience, but I feel okay. I'm safe.
Do they know where they're coming to pick you up?
They're here already, as we speak. Well, they're outside.
Oh, okay. So they know where to come get you.
Yeah, I'm assuming it's
Yeah, there's a button there. The
You
button.
want to come inside?
Yeah, they can come inside in the lobby if they want. Or they can wait in their cars, probably.
Or wait in the car until we're ready. Okay, thank you.
Now I got to type
I'm
my
about to do
sheet
it myself.
really fast.
Okay.
Oops.
Now you're leaving her a message?
Sorry, I called. Oh, it's fine.
Okay.
We're bailing out as soon as.
You're gonna have
Apple
a. It's
Pay?
gonna.
Okay, well.
Are you sure your thing don't take Apple Pay?
Pretty sure.
It-
I'm
Have you ever tried? You got one of those. Those sometimes they do.
Does it do Apple Pay, please?
Does say that.
It does.
Does say it does.
Yeah, just. Oh, it does or doesn't?
No, it does say it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Can I
you're
add
not
it
probably
now?
doing it right this minute. We got to do some
Let me
stuff
know.
first. But yeah, we'll make. Okay. Listen to his instructions. Do you need anything from me, or you want me to go type?
You're good.
Okay. Listen to him. She gonna get body scanned.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's gonna happen? He's gonna change you. You're gonna get changed out into that orange jumpsuit. I know.
I know, it's okay.
So you're gonna strip down everything. You're gonna get to change in there privately.
Yes.
Okay.
You're gonna change in a jumpsuit and flip flops.
Okay.
No underwear. No nothing. Body scan. Then you get your then you get your clothes back when we release you. Okay.
Then I'm just leave this jacket here because it has my phone in it. Everything.
Yeah. Put your jacket up here. He's gonna probably. Well, he's probably not gonna pat you down. I pat her down once already.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, we can't have females then.
Okay. I can pat people down.
Well, I know you can't. Yeah.
All right, listen to him. He's gonna take care of you. I'm gonna get your stuff typed, and then we'll get you out of here. Okay?
Yes.
Hey, good to meet you.
Good to meet you.
Let's not do this again.
Never again.
No, you can. We can meet again.
No, meet again, but not this
Not
time.
like this.
Not in this and not in that, and we'll.
Well, no. Like you get stuck in the snow. Can't I come help you?
For sure.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Good luck.
What she says, are you?
I'm all for it.
So,
Hey, put your 2 papers there in your box with your coat.
Okay.
Yeah, don't forget those. There you go. All right.